Welcome back to the second video of the Java course. Today we are going to talk about variables and data types. What is variable? A variable is a container that holds data that can be changed during the execution of a program. Why do we use them? Because variables allow us to store and manipulate data. We have data types, primitive data types and non-primitive data types. For primitive data types, we have integer, long, double, short, float, boolean, character, and byte. And for non-primitive data type, we have string, classes, arrays, and etc. We will talk about the data differences and how to choose between them in the example. You will see it soon. As you can see, I have already written the code here to save time. So let's talk about syntax. Syntax is the structure, is the formula that we use. We first have to write the type of variable, then we have to give it a name, whatever name you want, according to the rules, because some words cannot be a name. For example, like int, double, um, class, these things cannot be name of variable because they are already taken by the Java. We have a value and then semicolon. Okay, we have integer, we use integer for numbers, integer age, it is the name, and the value is 13. Double salary, we use double for decimal variable. Um, the numbers that have decimal port like 50 here, as you can see. We have character grade. We use a character for all types of character that we have in Java, like A, B, C, D, and like um, uh, the question mark, like plus sign, these things. We use character. We have boolean is employed equals to true. Boolean is used for variables that have the true or false value. We cannot give we cannot give it anything else like 0 or 2 or 1. It should always get the value true or false. We have a string name which is used to represent a collection of characters, sentence, word, more than one. But in character, we use only one, okay? One character here. And here we have used the system.out.println to represent a value here, to print them. And as you can see, we have used uh, name, age, salary, the name of the variables inside the quotation mark, and because we want to also have these things, these names printed in the terminal. We use plus sign to add the name of the variables. You cannot combine a string and a variable without the plus sign. So you have to add it here. Um, and also remember that integer, double, character, boolean, byte, these are they are the they are primitive data types, but string, arrays, classes are non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are like a box. Imagine a box that we have a value in it. It is directed, and we can get the value um, as a direct link. But in non-primitive data types like string, classes, arrays, we don't have the value. We have the address of the value. Where in the memory we have the value. It shows the address, not the value. So this is the difference between primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Let's run the code. As you can see, we have here the values, and also one thing else you have to know for character we have a ASCII table. According to ASCII table, you can get the decimal, hexadecimal values of the character. For example, here we show the character A inside a single quotation. And also we can use the decimal value of it, 65, and run the code. Also we have a here. So this is the ASCII table. You can see it for uh, know more about the characters. Like you see, we have the parentheses, plus sign, dot, dash, slash. All these characters here have a decimal value, hexadecimal value. So you can see it here. Uh, let's comment this part. And also for commenting, we use double slash for a single line. For this single line, for making it a comment, we use double slash. And for multiple lines, we use slash asterisk for starting and slash asterisk slash for ending it. Whatever is inside this block is not executed because it is commented. It is a piece of information. Um, so let's talk about byte, short, long, and float. I have already written the code also here. As you can see, I have also written the range. The range for byte is from -128 to 127, and 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Um, Bits is like 0, 1 we use in computer language to represent numbers. So you don't have to worry about this. Um, and also we have here system.out.println to represent this value and also this value. Um, and also one thing to remember is that um, if we give a value to a data type which is not in the range, it will get an error. It is incompatible. We will have problems. So you don't have to do that. You should be also very careful about assigning values to your data type. We have for short, which is 16 bits equal to 2 byte, and we have the number 20,000 and -50,000 here, as you can see, because short is bigger than byte. And we have also long, which is very, very big. The range is enormous, as you can see. And as you can see, okay, let's talk about the float. For float, we use f after the decimal point here to say to Java that this is float. It is not double. You have to treat it like as a float. Um, these are the expected output. And okay, let's run the code. As you can see, the values are here. Everything is correct. So when do we use short? When do we use long, integer, double? This can be tricky for you because according you use these data types according to your need. When you want to save memory, obviously you have to choose the smaller data types. But if you are not obliged to save memory, you can use the bigger data types. It is according to your choice. And also you have to remember that the range of the numbers, because otherwise you will have error and loss of conversion. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos that we will talk about typecasting